The fact that we can breathe is a blessing. The fact that we can see is a blessing. Healing is very important. Unless we heal, we just carry that trauma from one relationship to another. The relationship is not held by sex. The relationship is not held by physical intimacy. The relationship is not held by emotional intimacy. The relationship is held by divine energy. Relationships don't last in this world because it's all physical infatuation. We're never in relationship with another person. We're in relationship with an imaginary person. People who are egotistical, I don't try to change them because I'm not in a position to change anybody. But I let them live in their bubble till the energy of the world will deflate them somehow or other. And they will get a reality check and it'll hurt, but they will learn. But I think the best way for us to deal with people who are egotistical is to let them live their lives, and you choose a better association for yourself than to be associated with people who are just egotistical, because it'll just unnecessarily cause you grief. And there's no need in this world for you to put yourself in that situation. And there's lots of such people. And you'll also find a lot of people out there who are real, genuine and humble and very measured and real, authentic, genuine. Find such people in this world. I spend most of my time in this world creating communities of such people. People who are real, genuine, authentic, and can be themselves and will not be judged for the color of their skin, the gender they are, their orientation, none of it. Because we are trained to see the soul that lies within the heart. We try to see the essence of the person rather than the coverings of that person. We're not looking at the shirts, the shoes, the clothes, the mascara. We are training each other to really connect, to see each other's heart and souls and connect from that level. Yesterday, right, we had a bunch of helpers that came to help clean. And this young brother who came also to help amongst other people. He just came to work and he was like, hey man, I don't know. I'm not here to work, but I want to get paid because I'm here with everybody. I said, the world doesn't work like that. He says, yeah, then why did he pick me up? And I said, we need to find out what happened. And then, fair enough, Powell said, hey, I called for people that wanted to work and get paid. He's like, no, it doesn't work like that, man. You picked me up, you need to pay me. There was a whole dialogue and discussion, and it seemed like he was not in a mood to have a dialogue. He just felt that it was his right, that people must give him because he got in the car and he was with the group and people must pay him. So in this world, a lot of us people, we feel entitled that because I hang out in this group or I have this status, that we have this feeling of entitlement. And we have to watch ourselves because there's different degrees of entitlement in this world. And we may become very disappointed if we carry that chip on our shoulder of feeling entitled that the world owes it to us. It requires us to make an effort. It requires us to give something in order to get something. So, all of our efforts in this world has to be, how can we serve others? When we cultivate this mood of giving, the energy of giving is so powerful that not only will it change you, it'll change your whole environment. It'll change your whole circle of friends and communities. If that is our mood, is how to give. Just keep giving. You will never feel depleted because in all reality, you are not the giver. You are simply an instrument of the giver that is giving through you. So this is something that I realized yesterday, that how important it is to just give. And in giving, you shall receive. And you will receive in abundance. Such abundance that you won't even know, like, where do you do with this? And then again, you'll be forced to give because you have so much. So each and every one of you out there have so much love in your heart. Don't keep it locked. Share that love, that kindness, that compassion with each and every one out there. Your storage space will be filled with even more. So this was my realization of yesterday. He didn't want to give, he just wanted to get paid. So Powell had to say, I'm going to take you back. He says, no, I'm not going back, you got to pay me. He's like, no, get in the car, take you back. He had to deal with it. It's just some people feel that there is a need. You just got to do this for me, man. And the more we just give, the more you just keep getting, get, you know. There is something as giving too little. And the funny thing is that most people that give are people that don't have a lot. And the reason is because it's just going through them. And most people, they just hoard, they don't give, they just hoard and hold on to it. It looks like they have a lot, but they're empty inside.
Can we attribute that to a reflection of love? Because that was going to be my next thing, the power of true currency, the power of life, love.
If we don't love ourselves, no one will love you. The way we learn to love ourselves is we count our blessings every single day. When you live a life of blessings, like everything in this world is a gift, is a blessing for us. The fact that we can breathe is a blessing. The fact that we can see is a blessing. So when we live a life of blessings, then you're endowed with unlimited blessings by the cosmic creator. And that's how the energy flows. The secret of abundance is to live a life of blessing. Continuously, you wake up, thank you for, my ability to wake up this morning, because, you could not wake up. So this is the secret to having a high spiritual vibration, that you can emanate this continuous emotion of just living a life of absolute blessing, absolute gratitude. Everything is just a divine blessing in your life. And that's when you start to vibrate louder and louder and louder. And people naturally gravitate towards you. Healing is very important, and everyone needs it. And there's different ways to heal, because it's a very broad topic, And most people in this world have trauma, because it doesn't have to be something very big to happen in our lives that was beyond our control. Anything that happens beyond our control, it can cause different kinds of trauma, different degrees of trauma, different impact of trauma. So I always feel that it is so important for people to heal. And most people don't give themselves time to heal because they just want to suppress it, just hop from one relationship to another and just keep rebounding, thinking that, I'm okay, that I'm good, I'm in another relationship. But unless we heal, we just carry that trauma from one relationship to another, and the whole world just gets more and more traumatized. So I always recommend people to spend time doing breath work and meditation and a lot of journaling and introspection. And through that, one can heal. It doesn't allow one person to fully experience the human potential unless we can heal ourselves. You'll always be limited, imagine post-it sticky note. You can stick it on the wall once, you take it off and you stick it on again, twice, thrice. After a while, the glue will run out, it won't stick. So in our relationships, we invest and we take back, peel off and try again. Eventually, there's not much content to that relationship. It's just two people living together, trying to just live. The real depth of spiritual emotion or just human emotion is missing from that relationship. So our inner character of who we are, our inner essence, when we heal, it's solidly there. And then we can have meaningful relationships. Otherwise, what is there? A relationship is not held by sex. A relationship is not held by physical intimacy. A relationship is not held by emotional intimacy. A relationship is held by divine energy, divine vibration between two souls that see each other beyond the body and the mind. That is the full depth of human relationship. Because two people, they can connect mentally very well. Maybe something else they won't connect that well. So that's why we always say that let's put God in the center of the relationship. Let's put divine in the center of the relationship. then all relationships work, because you need the divine glue. Relationships don't last in this world because it's all, physical infatuation and an imaginary idea of what that person is going to be. We're never in relationship with another person. We're in relationship with an imaginary person. And that imaginary person eventually one day realizes, I am not who you think I am. You can't treat me like a doormat. I have emotions, hearts, and feelings. You can't be talking to me and bringing another man in the house, or vice versa. This happens in the world because we're constantly looking somewhere else. When you actually look inside, then the eyes of the heart opens up, then you can see outside. Then you can see the heart of another person. Because mind speaks to a mind, and a heart speaks to a heart, and intelligence speaks to an intelligence. The mind cannot speak to the heart, the intelligence cannot speak to a heart. People go to sleep because I don't understand what you're saying. You're not speaking to my heart. And when people speak to each other's hearts, then they're like, talk to my intelligence. So this congruency has to be there. You have to let heart speaks to hearts, mind speaks to minds, intelligence speak to intelligence.